So this week, the video of the Tanzanian president where he sent samples to the medical lab that were testing for the virus. He sent samples of the car oil, fruits, things that weren't human just to see what they would say back, and they fell for the trick. They sent back positive testings for fruits and car oil. That video got removed.
Tukachukua sample za mbuzi, tukachukua sample za kondoo, tukachukua sample za papai, tukachukua sample za oili ya gari na sample za vitu vingine mbalimbali, tukavipeleka pale kwenye maabara bila wao kujua, na tukazipa majina. Sample ya oili kwa mfano iliyotoka kwa gari tulilipa jina ya Jabiri Hamza mwenye miaka 30. Mele ile ilileta negative. Tulipopeleka sample ya fenesi ambalo tuliipa jina la Sara Samuel miaka 45, female, matokeo yake yalikuwa unconclusive. Tulipopeleka sample ya papai tukaipa jina Elizabeth Anne miaka 26, female, papai lile lilikuwa positive kwamba lina corona. Maana yake maji mle ndani zilizotolewa mle kwenye papai ni positive. Tulipeleka sample ya ndege Kware, imekuwa positive. Tumepeleka sungura, ikawa determinate. Tumechukua mbuzi, akawa positive. Tukachukua kondoo, akawa negative, na kadhalika na kadhalika. Sasa ukishaona umepeleka sample ukamwambia huyu ni binadamu, halafu ikaje kaletewa positive kwamba ina corona, maana yake labda mapapai yote yale nayo yangewekewa isolation. Ukipeleka mbuzi za sample nazo zikawa positive, maana yake mbuzi wote tulionao hapa labda by assumption, au huyo mbuzi waliopelekwa nao walitakiwa wapewe kwenye isolation. Ukipeleka fenesi likawa positive, makamasi yake yale ambalo tuliyapa jina la Elizabeth, maana yake Elizabeth fenesi, nayo mafenesi yalitakiwa yawekwe isolation. Kwa hiyo ukishagundua kitu hiki, lazima ujue kuna mchezo wa ajabu unafanyika kwenye vipimo hivi, kwamba kuna mambo ya ajabu yanafanywa katika nchi hii. Aidha wahusika wa laboratory ile wamenunuliwa na mabeberu, aidha hawana utaalamu, which is not true, kwa sababu maabara hii imetumika sana kwenye magonjwa mengine. Aidha zile sample zinazoletwa, kwa sababu mpaka reagent zinatoka nje, mpaka zile swap, zile vipamba vya kuweka kwenye nani mle vinatoka nje. Kwa hiyo lazima kuna kitu fulani kinafanya. Na kama mapapai nayo yanaonekana ni positive, yana corona, basi WHO inatakiwa ifanye kazi kubwa katika haya. Na kama mbuzi nao wana corona, na kama hawajajua hii corona ina affect binadamu au ina affect mbuzi au ina affect hata miti, basi wanasayansi hatujafanya cha kutosha katika hili. Kwa hiyo kuna watu, kutokana na extrapolation ya hizi information nilizonazo, lazima kuna watu wameambiwa positive wakati si wagonjwa wa corona, na inawezekana wengine wakafa kwa hofu. Papai lile lipo halijafa, lipo tu linaiva. Mbuzi yule yupo tu wala hajafa. Fenesi lile lipo, labda lije lioze tu baadaye ya muda wake, lakini yale ni positive na vitu vingine. Kwa hiyo natoa wito kwa Watanzania, usiwe na hofu.
You know, it's always been a little difficult for me to have female friends in this country. I was brought here not so young, but since being in this country, I have not had one single female friend in years. And the few that I have had, they have all backstabbed me one way or another. So when I see girls online speak to me like this and say horrible things just because they have some disagreement with one of my videos, it really shows why a lot of American women aren't getting married, and actually a lot of American men of all nationalities are leaving this country to look for females that are more like me, but in other countries, that are more loving and caring. And the way that these girls speak is a reflection of how liberal women are in this country and how there's no respect. And the minute that I realized that I haven't had female friends in years was the moment that I realized how in trouble real men have been for the past years. Imagine all the psyops that were ran on them by these demonic women. And these same demonic women do psyops on beautiful feminine women like myself. And if you notice, sometimes I tend to think and wonder if it has something to do with the imbalance of the male and female energy, how everything is so opposites. And since women cannot act like the feminine females that they're supposed to be, they get jealous when they see another female that was able to surpass the psyops that were being ran on to her in order for her to change the way that she is and lose her feminine touch. It's not my fault. I didn't fall for that. And that a lot of American women do. And I've came to realize that this is the reason I don't have female friends. Even the females that pretend to be feminine, even those don't know how to actually be in tune with their feminine self. They cuss, they say bad words, and as soon as they disagree, they're so quick to react. The same girl that wishes that she's not in Cali or else she'll do something to my teeth. The same girl calling me sister 2 months ago. And a lot of these females sell spiritual jewelry with gems and stones that supposedly protect against bad vibes. And what's so sad is that these girls know about females that are targeted, and they supposedly make jewelry to protect you against these things. Like this girl here, she has her website to sell jewelry, but look at how she makes fun of targeted individuals. I have another game I want to play. It's called Psychological in Nature, but reptilian at core. Trust me, I know that with your one-eye symbolism, Salty Siren. That's your one and only clue. See if you can solve the riddle before you can wake up. Solve it, you break the cycle and curse of your family. Don't solve it, you get to keep eating your dragon tail. Now which third eye to drill first? I'll be broadcasting via your neural monitoring device. And I'm sure that a lot of girls have came to you to tell you that they have problems with these issues, like the targeting. And the fact that you would say that to me, it's very demonic that you make jewelry for victims that you are now making fun of. And this girl was making fun of my hands, but how do you think people's hands look, the ones that make jewelry? This girl makes jewelry, and that's the way she speaks on my hands, and look at those nails. Okay, they say I have big hands, but I wear a size 4 in rings. And look at this, size 8. There's not a single size of ring that I'll be able to buy from your website, homegirl. They're all way too big. And not just that, the minute you buy from people that are so quick to project on girls they disagree with online, you'll be taking those vibes with you at home. And now I'm starting to think and wonder if this is the reason why these witches are allowed to sell and make jewelry. Because they're the most evil kind of females. And when they make that jewelry, their demonic intent goes in there. Do not buy any jewelry from this lady. I mean, it has got to be the imbalance within the male and female energy when these low vibrational males that I don't even believe that they are bio males see real men stick up for feminine women like myself, they get put down and they get called simps. But if you want to defend someone that got called a man because that's what it looks like genuinely, and a person or a man decides to come to their defense, that is okay. It's okay to defend people that look like this. But real men can't defend a feminine woman that hasn't disrespected anyone. They can't defend her without being called a simp. But if you call a person that looks like this, saying that, oh, you look some sort of way, you better come to their defense. And I see that's why it's no surprise to me that there is real men going to other countries to date more genuine indigenous women that don't fall for the tricks of losing your femininity because of whatever trendiness subjects are going on. So this week has been pretty petty for me from the trolls. That live that I tried doing where I had my parrot on my head was flagged for I don't know what reason. But what's surprising to me is how YouTube allows it to just get flagged and get taken down even though I was doing nothing on it. But I'm assuming that it's because they don't like to see beautiful bio women show themselves on camera. They probably got my facial features and they saw that I'm not a man, so that's why it's able to flag down my video. Who knows? So I'm not sure how I came in this section of my YouTube, but these are comments that are being blocked, and there's other ones that are being held for review. I'm about to approve them right now. I just wanted to say how they basically block positive comments off of my channel. Now I'm realizing this, and I didn't know. Let's see. My dog's going crazy. Potentially appropriate. Let's approve it. Approve. Let's approve all the... This is interesting. Approve. Approve. Oh, my dog's going crazy. He's playing in the house right now. No, what did I do? Oh, I don't know what I did. Approve comments. I don't get it. Why are these people blocked or I can't see their comments? Likely spam. What the hell is this? I've been sexually attracted to men my whole life and I didn't know it. I'd still tap that. Gotta admit, trannies are... What? Temp good Christ for your man, don't he? What the hell is this? Shells versus shells? What? I don't get it. I guess I'm gonna approve it. I don't like this. I don't want to deal with anyone that has to do with this person because he stalks me in real time, but none of you guys believe me, so whatever. Oh, that's the Two-Face that says that wants to come to Cali and knock my teeth out. Some video. Okay.
First of all, it's tick season, so if you have any type of dogs or anything in your lawn, they can attract ticks. Watch out for ticks. They carry Lyme disease, and they're really bad news for both humans and animals. And if you have deer on your property, they're probably bringing the ticks onto your property. So be careful of deer and exterminate the ticks. Second thing is that it seems as though there's a divide and conquer synopsis going on in Lebanon, insofar as the Anunnaki is concerned. This is the understory. This is what the news media is not telling the public worldwide, is that we have an influx, an infestation of Anunnaki in Syria, in Lebanon. My sources are Dr. Swerdlow of expansions.com. You can look up on his
on his website. So everybody have a great Sunday. Take care of yourselves, love yourselves, and I'll be with you again real soon. Thanks so much for your time and patience.